Hello everyone. From today onwards, we are going to cover our history from ancient to modern. So, in this video, first of all, we have to see what is the chronology of Indian history that we will learn from ancient to modern. Now, Indian history in chronological order, the important dates can be written as: in decoding the past events, a system of dating is fundamental. Therefore, a method of dating was developed as BC and AD. BC is an acronym of before Christ, that means before the birth of Christ. So, the years before the birth of Jesus is known as before Christ. Example: Gautam Buddha was born in 563 BC and died in 483 BC. BC means before Christ. The AD is described as Anno Domini, a Latin phrase meaning in the year of Lord. Example: Hazrat Muhammad was born in 570 AD and died in 632 AD. Now, what do you understand by period? History is divided into two periods: prehistoric and historic. The period that has no written evidence is called as the prehistoric period, and the period that have written proof is known as the historic period. In practice, the tripartite division is more prevalent. According to this, history is divided into three periods: prehistoric, protohistoric, and historic. So the first one, prehistoric, that is from 300,000 BC, that is 3 lakh BC to 2500 BC, the period for which no written evidence is available. Example: Lithic stone period. Second one is protohistoric period, that is 2500 BC to 600 BC. This period is for which evidence is available, but either their script has not been deciphered or written documents have not been confirmed in the archaeological evidence. Example: Indus Valley civilization and Vedic culture. Third one is the historic period, that is 600 BC till date, the period for which written evidence is available. Example: Mahajanpad period is available till to date. Christoph Cellarius, a German historian, gave the tripartite division and divided the three historic periods as ancient, medieval, and modern history. This division has become standard. Therefore, for the convenience, Indian history is divided as per the standard division. That is ancient India, that is the beginning to 647 AD. That is from Lithic period stone to death of Harsha. Now the medieval India, that is from 647 to 1757 AD, from the end of Harsha to the battle of Plassey. Third one is the modern India, that is from 1757 to till date, from the battle of Plassey to contemporary. Now there is a note regarding, based on tools found in the excavation, prehistoric period is further divided into three sub periods, that is Lithic stone period, copper period, and iron period. So let us further see how to classify each period. Ancient period, prehistoric period from 3 lakh BC to 600 BC, Indus civilization from 2500 BC to 1750 BC, Vedic culture from 1500 BC to 600 BC, Mahajanpad period from 600 BC to 322 BC, Maurya period from 322 BC to 185 BC, Post Maurya or the pre-Gupta period 185 BC to 319 AD, Gupta period from 319 AD to 550 AD, post Gupta period or the Vardhana dynasty, that is from 550 AD to 647 AD. Now, what is the medieval history periods? Early medieval period is from 647 to 1206 AD, Sultanate period from 1206 to 1626 AD, and Mughal period is from 1526 to 1707 AD. Now, let us see the modern period. Stages of British colonialism. First phase is from 1757 to 1813. That is the mercantile phase, the monopoly of the trade and direct appropriation of the revenue started from here only. Now the second phase, that is from 1813 to 1858, the industrial phase, that is the period of laissez-faire, that is free trade. The third phase was the 1860 to 1947, the financial phase, the finance imperialism, the British period where the capital investment India got started. British policy towards the native state of India, that is the ring fence policy, started here at from 1757 to 1813 AD. Subordinate isolation policy started from 1813 to 1858 AD. Subordinate union policy started from 1858 to 1935 AD, and equal federation policy, that is from 1935 to 1947 AD. And national movements were there also. They are from the first phase of Congress 1885 to 1905, that was the moderate phase. Then second phase of Congress was from 1905 to 1917, the extremist phase. The third phase of Congress was the 1979 to 1947, that is the Gandhian phase. The Indian timeline takes us on a journey of the history of the subcontinent, that is including Bangladesh, Pakistan. Pre-independence Indian archaeology excavations contributed significantly in deducing these timelines while framing the timeline. Many sources are taken into account, such as literary sources, indigenous sources, foreign travel accounts, etc. So these are our chronological periods of ancient to modern history. Thank you.